Hey guys, what's up? Trying to do a quick video before the wife and kids get home. Video today is going to be about my winter EDC for 2023. During the winter time, I carry a little bit bigger of a firearm than I do during the summer, just because I can conceal it a little bit better. My EDC journey started with basically nothing, and then it seems like I found a bunch of stuff that I wanted to try to carry, and I carried like 10 items in my pocket. I kind of narrowed it down to the minimalist style that I have today. All right, very, very minimal, and I like it that way. First things first, everybody has one. Cell phone. I have the iPhone 11. I'm actually recording on it right now, so I can't exactly show you what that looks like. I know it's kind of getting, at this point, it's kind of getting outdated, but it is what it is. I'm going to ride it till it dies, pretty much, kind of thing. Second thing that most people carry out there is a wallet. This is the Trayvax Contour wallet. I do not think I will ever switch wallets because this thing is fantastic. All right, it holds about, I don't know, 7 to 8 cards. Don't quote me on that. I didn't exactly look that up before this video. It has a bottle opener on it. It has a little carabiner clip if you're into that kind of thing. It holds all the cards together with this little strap made of leather. You got a couple of different types of leather color choices on this one. I just like black, pretty much everything. Gray and black are my two favorite colors. So this one has the black one on it. I've had this guy for 7 years, and it barely has any wear and tear on it, like none. And I bring this thing absolutely everywhere. Cards just slide in and out right there, good to go. One of my favorite things about this wallet is Trayvax actually makes a beard comb, and this is one thing I really like. Right now my beard is really, really small, and so I really don't need the beard comb that much. I still could use it right now if I wanted to, but during the winter time when it grows out like crazy, I'll definitely use this thing a lot more than I do now. All right, Trayvax wallet, if you're looking to pick one of those up. My third thing, I hope everybody carries something like this because this is a fantastic item. And this is the Leatherman Skeletool. This is the CX version on here. I got it with the straight blade. I prefer the straight blade over the semi-serrated one because, let's be honest, I'm not really cutting anything that I need a serrated edge for. Like if you're cutting heavy-duty rope, you probably want a heavy-duty knife for that, first of all. Second of all, the serrated part's only about that big. It's really, really small. So it's almost to the point where it's, in my opinion, it's kind of useless. So I just got the full flat edge, plain edge type of knife, and it works out fantastic. I mainly open like boxes or cut string or cut the plastic thing off of toys for my daughters, like really, really basic stuff. All right, nothing. I'm not that crazy outdoor. I mean, I'm a teacher and I come home and I'm a dad. Like I'm not very. My lifestyle right now is not very rugged. All right, so this is pretty much all I'm going to need at most of the points. Sometimes I might carry a folder, but I would rather have multiple tools than I would just have one tool. I mean, it is what it is, right? Second thing on here. Actually, this is not one of them, but it does have a very sturdy clip on there. It clips onto my jeans perfectly fine. I could put it on my belt, or I could put it in my pocket. It will disappear in my pocket. I don't even know it's there. It's so light and so thin, I have no idea this Skeletool is even. It also has like a screwdriver, and it has a knife. We already went over the knife. It has pliers on there. I'm going to go over all this in a separate video. Very, very amazing tool. It's funny, you don't even know you need all these tools until you start carrying one, and then you're like, oh, I have a tool for that. And perfect, perfect, perfect EDC item, in my opinion. I use this thing every single day, multiple times a day. Next, I don't really carry these things on me anymore, but I have them in backpacks because I just found that I didn't really need them. Obviously, if I'm going out late at night, I will use these type of things. I'm sure you can guess what it is already. But this is the Olight SR2 baton. I am not paid by Olight. I don't even think they know I exist. All right, fantastic little light. It's magnetic. So what I like about the magnetic part is it hooks onto my vehicle when I'm trying to fix things late at night. You can clip it onto your hat just like so, and you can work on it hands-free if you would like. All right. That's one thing I like, is that it clips to your hat. I had the smaller one and I lost it, so I ended up getting a bigger one, so I wouldn't. Makes sense, right? Two different kinds here that I like for different reasons. This is like my everyday, like I'll call it my daily driver of a flashlight. Okay, just has the button, the push button here. All right, you just push the button, turns on, has all the different kinds of modes and stuff like that. I'll do a video on this as well. All right, as you can tell, got a little beat up from all my use of it in my pocket to carry when I was carrying this. This one is more of my tactical type of light. I don't always carry a weapon light on my firearm, so this is more of the tactical version. It's very, very bright. I'm hoping that shows up on camera because it has a little tail cap push button. Now the downside to this one is if you do carry this one, be very careful, because I have activated the tail cap as it's riding in my pocket, and this thing got so hot so fast it actually burned a hole in my pants, and was not a fun day that day. Next, I always carry a watch. I'm a PE teacher, so a watch is a necessity in my class because my clock is almost never working. So I have the Apple Watch Ultra. And the reason I like the Apple Watch Ultra, first off, is the long battery life. And second is this little action button on the side. I will do a video on this as well. For me, it starts the stopwatch, which is absolutely perfect to have in my class. And I know what you're thinking. An Apple Watch is not very tactical. And you're right, it's not very tactical. But I play music via my phone in the gym. And you can start and stop Apple Music from your watch. Instead of me having to walk over to my phone and start and stop music, I can do it right from my watch all the way across the gym. And for my job in particular, that's just absolutely priceless. All right, these are my keys that I have for my Ford Fusion. I have a little tiny flashlight from, believe it or not, Olight again on there. It's called the IR2 EOS. If that makes sense to anybody. I have not charged it in a while, so I don't even think it works. You're supposed to spin it closed as it goes, and then it turns on the flashlight. Obviously, it is dead. I have not charged it in a while, so I will be charging that after this video. Just regular Ford Fusion keys. I got a little house keys, and this is very important to me. This is my car lockbox for my firearm when I go into the school, just as an extra added protection if anybody decides to break into my car when I'm in school. They have to defeat layers of security in order to get to my actual firearm. It's really bad I had to stop the video and look this up and what it was. This is the Trayvax Link, the original Link. They got a Link Stretch now, but this is the original Link. Also, I'm kind of a big cigar smoker. I always keep Zippo in my bag. Now, what makes the Zippo important is I took out the insert and I put in a torch insert. And I think this is called the Z Plus Extreme on Amazon. It's that see-through liquid one, so you can put in the butane. You put in the butane, you flip it upside down, you put in the butane, you can actually see the liquid in it, and I think that's invaluable to have in a Zippo. So I always know if it's empty or full. I can just look at the clear part. And the best part about this thing is if you're not going to use it often, it's not going to evaporate on you. So the original Zippo inserts, if you put the fluid in there and you don't use it for weeks and weeks and weeks, like I don't, I only smoke cigars every so often, this won't evaporate on you. It'll stay in there until you use it, which is awesome. I highly recommend it. I also have, if you're into like the Zippo, classic Zippo look, they also make a butane one for just looks like a regular Zippo. But it's still butane. I forgot what this one is. This one is the Thunderbird insert. And so it's just like butane. This one's not clear. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It's not clear. But this time you can have the flame there. I also am wearing, let's see if I can grab it real quick. Hopefully my pants stay on if I take this off. This is called the Trayvax Cinch. I believe it's the Cinch. Yeah, the Trayvax Cinch. And it's just a belt. It's very, very durable. It's not like, we're not talking like core essentials durable, but with the firearm that I carry it with this belt, and it's just fine. And that PDP is, it's not the lightest gun in the world, but it's also not the heaviest, but this little belt can get the job done. I love it. Last but not least, I'm sure this is what absolutely everybody out there has been waiting for, the firearm. Now, I've been this is a new firearm to me. I haven't really had that many rounds through it. I've had thousands upon thousands of rounds through Glocks, and I'm trying to find other avenues to go, because everybody's like, ooh, a Glock, right? All right, this is the Walther PDP Compact, and I like the compact version because I like to carry it. I do not like carrying a full-size firearm if I can help it. I am running this in the T-Rex Arms sidecar. I don't think they call it the sidecar. It's like the sidecar 2.0 or something like that now. And the reason I love it is because I don't like carrying an extra mag. I would rather carry a tourniquet, and this is one of the first companies to offer a tourniquet as part of their side carry option. And oh my God, I love this thing. This thing is awesome. I'm actually ordering another holster from Tier 1 Concealed that does not, this is a light bearing holster, that does not have the light on it. Because I do, most of the time, I'm never going to use a light unless I go out at night. And I have 2 daughters under 3, so my chances of going out at night are slim to none. Let's just be honest. I mean, unless I'm going to the cigar bar or something. All right. As for the firearm, fantastic firearm. It is a very big, bulky firearm, and that's exactly why I like it. I have extra large hands, huge stringy fingers, and pretty much no firearms fit. I hold on to this. I'm going to clear this real quick, just so everybody can see. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. I don't need the mag anyway. My fingers kind of go all the way around the firearm, as you can tell, because I got those long, stringy fingers. So it's really hard for me to get my other hand on some of those smaller firearms. And so that's why I like this one, because I got the large, that's called actually technically the medium backstrap on it, and it's perfect on the length of pull for that. So I absolutely love it. It's wide around has those palm swells there. I added the Holosun 507C on there. I do like this optic, but I think I'm gravitating towards the enclosed optics. I hate getting the dust in there and the lint in there, and you always got to clean it out, and you always got to clean the window, and like the front window I don't care about, but getting inside of there to clean that window is kind of annoying. I do have an enclosed optic from Aimpoint, and it's just wipe, and then you're good to go. Right now I have the TLR7 on there. If I was going to carry a light, I have the TLR7A. I think I'm going to switch this to, because when I put my support hand on there, my thumb can't quite get there to that switch. I kind of have to push it forward, or I got to use the trigger finger to activate it, which is very counterintuitive. So I think I'm going to switch to the paddle version of that one. It is incredibly bulky up here, and that's going to turn a lot of people off to this particular type of firearm. But man, the groups I was hitting with this thing was second to none. None of my Glocks even came close to what I was hitting with this out of the box. I mean, straight out of the box, the trigger was perfect. The sights were perfect. Apparently it's more natural. I'm not even going to go into that right now. But the trigger pull is absolutely amazing on this firearm. Nothing to complain about there. I got a couple hundred rounds through this already. I am carrying it, I know, with a couple hundred rounds. I'm carrying it, no malfunctions, nothing like that. But man, I was dead accurate with this thing at 25 yards. I'm talking like quarter size groups at 25 yards in the target. This is what I am carrying so far for the winter time. Well, just a caveat to all my teacher friends out there, I do not carry any of this stuff into school. Like the firearm obviously does not come into the school, the knives obviously don't come into the school. I mean, this is mainly just from my commute from home to the school, and it basically stays in the car. All right, well, I hope you all enjoyed my video. If you have any comments, please comment below. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. I'm trying to grow this channel into something bigger. It'd be nice if I can start getting some extra money from some of my videos that I make, but I hope you all enjoyed it. All right, have a great day, everybody.